Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Karpo Gaming and another Borderlands 3 video. Alright, we have the new Bloody Harvest free content update. It is live, ladies and gentlemen, and with it, we have a bunch of new weapons and items to get after, all of which has a new terror effect on them. But what happens when the event ends? Why are we even farming this? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the best event items with that terror effect that you should be looking out for and that you should be keeping right here in Borderlands 3. So, what's the point of getting all this gear if the terror is going to go away after the event ends? Well, it turns out some of these items will be still viable even after the event ends, all because of some of the rolls on some of the anointed gear that is dropping during this event. Now, there are a few items that you should be looking for. Now, it's not a particular item or weapon we're going to be looking for, but rather we're going to be looking for certain perks on the anointed gear that's dropping, like this. Melee attacks has a 25% chance to apply terror to yourself. Or like this, on action skill and apply terror to yourself every 5 seconds for the next 18 seconds. See, the idea is that even if the haunted enemies during this event and their floating skulls are no longer in the game, you can still use some of these terrors in a build and use these to your advantage. Now, there are certain ones that are actually pretty freaking good, and I'm going to go over them right here in this video. Now, how does this terror mechanic actually work? Well, during the Bloody Harvest, if you kill a haunted enemy, they will spit out a skull at you. Now, if you don't kill it and accidentally it touches you, or you let it touches you on purpose, you will get a terror buff upon you. Now, this can also stack, and you see the squirrels running around the edges of the screen. The more you get, the slower and less accurate you get. But we actually going to be using this to our advantage, especially after this event ends. Now, we're going to be using and taking advantage of this by this one perk. That's right, on action skill and apply terror to yourself every 5 seconds for the next 18 seconds. So while you're out there farming, look for this. It can be on a weapon, this could be on a grenade, it can be on a shield. I just so happen to get this on a grenade. So I'm going to be using this to my advantage. Now, as always, I'm going to be looking for a better version during this event, but we're going to be showing you this effect right now. Now, while terrified, I'm also going to be gaining extra ammo regeneration with my sickle. So, let's see this in action. So we are on our flak. We're going to pop fade away. Now, after fade away ends, we're going to get that buff of terror stack for 18 seconds. So while you're out there farming and having fun during the event, you actually are going to be looking just for items with specific stat rolls and then get the better version of them. At least that's what I'm doing. As you can see right there, or the bottom right hand corner, that ammo regeneration is actually working as intended. I'm getting about 5 extra shots with no ammo in the magazine, which is pretty freaking sick. So this is definitely one of the better attributes you can go after. Now, this one right here is just amazing. That's right, I got the Nighthawking, one of the better SMGs, but I also got this Terrified effect. While Terrified gain increased damage and fire rate. The more terror you have, the higher the bonus. Well, when I'm getting 8 times the stack pretty much, once my fadeaway ends, that's making this weapon a beast. Now, I wish all of the other ones could just stack, but only certain ones will stack, as you can see right here. Now, I'm not going to get the extra ammo regeneration because that's not on this weapon, but I do have the extra terror effects from health regeneration and also from the extra damage being reduced, because I have those on different items. So you can actually get these to stack, and as you can see, this weapon right here is a beast. So while you're out there farming, you got to be looking for certain specific stat rolls, and it doesn't really matter if they're legendary or not, but of course you want the better version. Now, this is my loadout that I'm rolling with right now. This one, if you terrify, you can actually get an extra projectile when firing. We just went over the sickle, we get extra ammo regeneration, and we went over the Nighthawking. When you're terrified, you get extra damage and fire rate. Those are great. Also, while terrified, you're going to get health regeneration. The more terror you have, the higher the bonus. Also, when you're terrified, you're going to reduce all incoming damage for a small amount. The more tear you have, the higher the damage. And of course, the last one that we went over, we're going to apply tear to ourselves for every 5 seconds for the next 18 seconds after the action skill ends. So I got all of these working with me in this build right here. So what we're going to do is go into the Trial of the Cunning, pop our fadeaway, and then we're going to get that buff from the tear. We're going to see exactly how well this performs in the end game. Mayhem mode 3, we're going to see how well that buff stacks. So we got our health regeneration, we also have the damage reduction, and we have a whole bunch on the different weapons. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let them take down my shields and health, and you can actually feel the tankiness of this build. This is definitely going to be very interesting once the event ends, because I think it's going to be very valuable in Borderlands 3. Alright, now that I got that out the way, let me go ahead and just take these eyes out normally. And yeah, this build is nice. You can actually see the bullets reflecting and doing some pretty decent damage with this build. And also the tankiness. If you can get one of those attributes when you have terror, you can actually get the damage reduction. You can feel it big time. So that's definitely going to be one to get after. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, everything working as intended. You got to get out there. You got to get these certain stat rolls on these different items, whether they're epic or legendary. Of course, you want the better legendary version, and that's what I'm doing with my remaining time with the Bloody Harvest. Now, once again, the Bloody Harvest ends on December the 5th, so you have plenty of time to get out there and get your farm on and get some of the better stat rolls on some of the better weapons during the Bloody Harvest event. So yeah, that's pretty much going to end it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, and hey, if you really want to help out the channel and the video, you can do so by liking the video if you indeed like the video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support, and don't forget, I upload daily Borderlands 3 videos, so turn on that bell notification and stay up to date for more Borderlands 3 videos. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.